The Barefoot Lawyer Reports on China is proud to announce the publication of a report on Confucius Institutes and the Chinese Communist Party's infiltration of American academic institutions. To read the report, which was published by the Catholic University of America's Center for Human Rights, please go to catholic.edu/chr and visit our Research and Analyses page.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports on China. My name is Will Dethridge, the producer. Joining me, as always, is Chen Guangcheng.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you here again.
Yeah, today begins an important period of time that occurs every year for the Communist Party. They're holding their annual Congress, which ushers in their sensitive time, as Guangcheng calls it. Guangcheng, can you tell us what's going on in China right now and what this sensitive time is?
Every year in March, the CCP have the two big meetings. We call it 两会. 两 means two, 会 means meeting. And every year, before the CCP prepared to have the conventions, the CCP will order the police to force the people who live in Beijing, the activists or the human rights lawyers and some artists to leave Beijing. Mm-hmm. And of course, the CCP ordered the police come with us. And if you refuse to do that, the CCP will put you under house arrest in Beijing. You cannot come out in the 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. The convention is just around 10 days. Mm-hmm. But a couple of weeks before the meetings, the CCP will start moving the sensitive people.
And we say sensitive people, you're referring to the human rights activists and lawyers, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
Why do they call them sensitive people? And
the Communist Party is very worried that lawyers, activists use that time to tell the media the evil things the CCP did. In mainland China, there are a lot of sensitive days. In April, there is a day like a Memorial Day. So the CCP is very worried that people come together to celebrate something or to try to remember something or to do something that would be against the CCP.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in June, we know Tiananmen Square, June 4th, right?
Right.
And in July 1st, the Communist Party said that is the CCP's birthday. They said that is a sensitive day too. Yeah, and December 10th is a Human Rights Day, right? Mm-hmm. The International Human Rights Day, that is sensitive too. Anytime the Communist Party is freed, the people will come together to express themselves. They declared the sensitive times.
What is life for people like when they are taken away to different places, like rural China? Like what happens to them there?
Sometimes that a little like house arrest, but a little different.
Okay.
The police come with them and live in the hotel with them. You cannot come out. Your friend cannot come there to talk with you like that.
Do you know how many people this happens to?
No one knows the number.
But it's a lot of people?
Yeah, a lot, of course. The CCP doesn't just do this in Beijing. The activists, they live in different provinces, mm-hmm. right? So the CCP asks the provinces, the local government to do the same thing for them. Of course, for the police, that is corrupt because the police can use that opportunity to buy something, to spend some money, and then they will ask the Communist Party to pay them back.
So they treat it like a little vacation?
Yeah, like a vacation. Like, for example, some special place they want to see, they can come there.
Well, what else goes on during the sensitive time, Guangcheng? You mentioned that the human rights activists and lawyers are, of course, taken away from Beijing. Does anything else happen? Any other forms of censorship?
Of course.
Yeah, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, of course. This time, a lot of people work on the internet,
right,
to do the censorship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you comment or criticize something, of course the CCP will delete it and freeze your account, even delete your account. And if you keep using the different way to share the information, the police will come your door to threaten you. And even, they can take you to the hotel. So the several weeks you have to live in the hotel. The CCP have office from central government to local government. We call it an internet information office. The office has a lot of people, and they work on internet to do the censorship.
And so they're very active around the sensitive time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very, very active. The first meeting started March 4th, and before, since 30 years ago, the CCP, the leaders have a press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the international journalists will ask the questions to the CCP's leader at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, the CCP said they will not plan to do that. So you cannot ask a question to the CCP's leader.
Well, we'll stay up to date on what's happening on this Congress for sure. If anything significant happens, we'll report it here. So be sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Facebook, and our other platforms. Guangcheng, thank you very much for telling us about the sensitive time. Yeah.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, everyone.
The Barefoot Lawyer Reports on China is currently sponsoring an essay contest for students of all ages. This year's prompt asks writers to describe a human rights issue in communist China that they think deserves more attention, what current efforts are addressing it, and what can be done in the future to resolve it. To learn more about this contest, please go to catholic.edu/chr and visit our Human Rights Essay Contest page.